Hi everyone, it's Brenda from Brenda's Knots and Loops. I'm so glad you joined me today. I have a lot to share with you and to chat with you about. And excuse me for mentioning my nose. My allergies are horrible right now here in Ohio. Um, Eyes itching, nose running and itching, and oh my gosh, it's just horrible. So anyway, enough about that. All kinds of stuff. So I'm not sick. I just got allergies. So to start off what I'm working on, let me untangle here. This is my own creation. Um, I hope you see it. What it is, it's little flowers. Can you see? Crochet flowers, little squares. And then I combine them together. Here, hold on. Let me move this down. Oops, not quite that far. Okay. Um, Crochet it together. So this will be the front. I'm trying to make it so it's a 1x to 2x. Okay. So I'm going to make some bigger girl um, sweaters coming up because not everybody is extra large. So that is coming along. All I got to do is put the back together and then decide what I'm going to do about sleeves. I'm thinking about making half sleeves. So that's that. And you're going to love this. I got parts. Yeah, that's a sleeve. That's a sleeve. Panel. Panel. Oh, here's the back. It's going to be a cardigan. Oh, wrong way. Goes this way. It's a little different. The stitches go up and down instead of a lot of them go this way. So, excuse me. And when I get done, it'll look like this pattern. The blue. So, hopefully you all will like it. It should be an extra large to a 2x. The pattern is an extra large, but I'm using a little bigger hook because I want it to be a little bit not so tight. Because on this mannequin, it doesn't close, go together very well. And I want mine to go together so you can be warm in it. And this, I'm making it out of Heartland Thick and Quick color Olympia. And this yarn is so soft. I mean, silky soft. It's going to feel so nice against your skin. And so it's going to be really nice to wear. Kind of, as you can tell, it's not a lot of body, not real stiff. It's going to be really um, comfortable and nice to wear. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, nose itches. Drive me nuts. And then I'm working on, I don't know if you can see it because it's white. Hard to see it, but anyway. Still working on this shawl. Can you see it? I got it upside down, of course. It goes from like an off white, and it's got, I don't know if you can see it, it's got this like hot pink silvery thread through it. It goes to a light pink. You tell if I put it up against me or against my red sweater. Can you see? All right. So anyway, that's it. And then I'm making this out of the Yarn Art Flower Moonlight. It's called Moonlight because it has that shimmery in it. I don't know if you can, my camera will focus. Focus camera. And then it goes into this light. Right now I'm in a light pink and goes to a darker kind of a purple, and a purple with stripe, and then this real dark, not real dark, but a really nice purple. You can see the sparkles in there now in the dark purple. So this is really neat. It's really a thin yarn. It's a number 1. And the hook I use is really small, but so it takes a while. It's going to take me a while to do this, but it's quite a long shawl, and this is also very soft. You can't feel that thread, that the shiny thread that goes through there. Some of them you can feel, and it's scratchy, and I don't like that. But this is really nice and soft, and I think you're going to really like it once I get it done. I'm not really a purple girl, but I know there's a lot of purple girls out there and pinks. And I think once it's done, because it's going to be quite large, so, and I got a stitch marker. I love this stitch marker. I don't know if you can see it. It's a coffee cup. So I'm going to mark where I am today. So the next time I do one of these videos, a Whippet video, you can see what progress I have made. See, I'm going to put it here at the end. Love this coffee. I think I got it on Etsy. But there's a coffee cup, and a pot, and I don't know what else. Oh, a coffee bean, and there's one other thing I forget. But isn't that the cutest thing? Anyway, I love coffee. So I think this is going to be a gorgeous shawl. It's got shells, and that it rotates these shells in this space. It rotates. So that's going to be a while. And so is this blue cardigan I'm working on to sew it all those pieces together. I think it's got it's got 2 sleeves, 2 front panels, and a back. So that's 5, and plus it has a collar, 6, that I have to sew together. Then, of course, that's not enough to have going on. Let me put this all back over on this side. I got this pattern in one of my boxes of yarn I got. And love. I don't know if you can see her. Love that little sweater. Isn't that the cutest thing? Just the cutest. I like it because it doesn't have any holes in it that you can have to wear like a shirt underneath of it, So it called for a double knit King Cool. Double knit, DK, double knit. For those of you who didn't know, DK meant double knit. I don't have King Coal, and it's quite expensive, King Coal. So I looked it up, and it's a, of course, DK. And I happen to have this DK Premium Bloom. And see how it stripes? Sorry, my thread's in the way. See how that stripes? It doesn't quite stripe that way when you crochet. That's knitting. But it's grays and whites and little specks of black. and OMG soft. I mean, snuggly soft. This is going to be a great sweater to wear. Comfortable, and I mean, soft. It's squishy. Some people want squishy tests. That's squishy. It's really squishy. It's really soft. And let me get my got all my hooks for all the projects here. And I've just started last night, late, about 11 o'clock. I started it, and can you see how it has a little bit of gray? I know I look down because so I can see the computer, so I can see what you're seeing. See how it has blacks and whites, and there's a gray stripe in the middle, and then they'll have this white and black striping again, and then a gray. I think it'll be a really neat. I'm stretching it, so it's really not that far apart. This is the neckline. So kind of neckline. That's the back. This is the front. You're seeing the front. That's the neckline. So I haven't decided what size to make. They don't really tell you what size. It's a very interesting pattern. I've never done a pattern quite like this one. It's instead of saying rows 2 through, let's see, 12, repeat rows 2 or row 1, it doesn't. It says the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over. So you're like, okay, all right. And then it says from 2, 3, 4, and 5 size only. That tells me absolutely nothing. So I looked the whole pattern over. It don't tell me what sizes are, what 2, 3, 4, and 5 size is. So it's like, okay. So I'm going to do the biggest size. So we'll just see how big this sweater's going to be. It might be so big that maybe I can wear it. But who knows? But I'm going to make it the biggest because usually the patterns, the smallest is like an extra small or small. And I don't want to make it. So, but this pattern is interesting because on the other side is a cardigan. So there's 2 patterns in one. And I think I got this Hirschner's. I think that came in my in my goodie yarn box I got this week. I should be getting yarn Friday, so I might have a video if it's a big lot. If it's just like 2 or 3 balls, I'm not going to open it. But if it's a big box, I have a big box coming. We'll share with you what's in it. Like I need yarn. See all the yarn behind me? Oh, look at there. That is this yarn here. So it's got one more ball, a skein, I should say, of yarn in that. So I'll have one cubby hole empty. So I can put something else in there. So, but I got all my pumpkin yarn ready to go in my freebie bag. If you like to have this bag, I am not associated with Mary Maximum whatsoever. But it is a $32.99 bag you can get for free. Right now they have it on sale for $19.99. If you use the code, and it says on the very front page of Mary Maximum, bag $49 when you check out. You have to buy the bag like you're going to pay $19.99 for it. And then when you check out, you put the code number, bag 49, and you'll get the bag for free. And it's quilted. It's got pockets in it. It's I got quite a few of them, and I can't find them right now. So every time I buy yarn, I get a free bag, because eventually I'm hoping next week to have a giveaway of some of my really neat, yummy yarns. Because I'm yarnaholic. I really am. And I'm getting I have a box here beside me. I mean, a huge box beside me of yarn that I have no place to put anything. And it's good yarn. So it's like, well, this was a mystery bag I got, which I have no room for. I do have some of my Santa yarn in there for Santas. And I got a mystery bag, some pink yarn, all kinds of things. Oops, throwing it on the floor. Some really nice yarns in there. And I'll throw in some cakes. I got some expensive cakes over here. I thought I'd throw in just for giggles. And so look for that next week. I'm going to gather up, and I have a bag, a shipping bag, and I'm going to put as much yarn possible in that bag I can fit, and then I won't seal it up. Then I'll show you what yarns are in it, and well, not all yarns, because we all have to have a surprise or two. And I'll throw in some notions, because I got a lot of notions, and which notions, if you don't know, is hooks and stitch markers. I think there's some measuring tapes, and I got all kinds of because Hopium, every time I buy from them, they send me free stuff. Like this is needles, and there's a pack. There's quite a few needles. There's 6 needles in there. Well, I got needles like you wouldn't believe everywhere. So so you'll probably get that, and some really neat stitch markers I have. So look forward to that. And so are you ready for the recipe? Today's recipe is quick Salisbury steak. And it is quick. Add mashed potatoes and green beans, and you got a meal. And just whip it up really quick. What you need is 1 pound of ground hamburger. Okay? They say ground beef. It's hamburger to me. 1.5 packages of dry onion soup. 2 beaten eggs. And 2 10 3/4 ounce of golden mushroom soup. Now, about that. I personally do not like golden mushroom soup. I don't know why, but I don't like the taste of it. So I've made this with regular mushroom soup, plus it's cheaper. So just use 2 cans of mushroom soup that you have already on your shelf. You don't have to go buy the golden, even though that's what they call for. Golden has, I think, like garlic, and I like garlic, but I don't know. I just don't like it, but that's just me. Okay, this is what you do. In a large mixing bowl, combine the hamburger, the onion soup, and the 2 eggs. Okay? Form into 4 patties. Place the patties in an ungreased 13x9 baking pan, then cover with the mushroom soup. Okay? Bake at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes. And of course, it serves 4. And of course, you can always double it or make smaller burgers, but it's really yummy and quick. Whip up some mashed potatoes and green beans, and you got a meal in a half an hour. So you can't beat that. So I have a lot of meals that I less than a half an hour. Another one I would like to share is Spanish rice. Very quick and very easy. Fix minute rice just like it says to make minute rice. Put some water, a little bit of salt in the pan, and bring to a boil and add the rice. Okay, put the lid on, set it off the heat. Okay, in another skillet, fry up some hamburger, a pound or whatever you have. Then it doesn't matter. I've also made this with just one patty of hamburger, and it turns out just fine. Lovely. You don't have to have a lot of hamburger. So you can just for myself, I just put one patty, because when I get hamburger, I patty it up in patties, put it in the freezer, and that way I can use whatever I need or whatever I want to make, you know. And then anyway, brown up the hamburger. When the hamburger's done, put tomato soup. I use Campbell's tomato soup in it. No water whatsoever. And then cook the soup, and the soup will turn a darker red when it's cooked. Not real dark. Don't burn it, but keep stirring it so it doesn't stick to the pan. And that's it. Serve it over the rice. Spanish rice. And you can also, if you want, you can, instead of the tomato soup, you can use mushroom soup. Cream of mushroom, hamburger on rice, or my husband loves it on bread. And then, you ready for this? It's called camper stew. I know, 4 recipes today. Camper stew. Can't go wrong. Quick and easy. Get the vegetables in. Brown up some hamburger. Okay. Add a can of vegetable soup. Campbell's. I'm using Campbell's, so I can tell you. Old-fashioned vegetable soup. Sometimes I use the ABC. Sometimes I use the with barley. Just depends, whatever. Usually for the 2 of us, because my husband's a big eater, I use 4 cans. Okay? But you can use, less. No water. Just put the cans in your already browned hamburger. Now, if you have company or your husband's extra hungry or you got some kids and you really need to stretch this recipe, put in a can of kidney beans. I know it sounds weird, but it's yummy. And you can serve it over rice to stretch the meal, so you can have feed a lot of people with just a few ingredients to make it stretch. So it's really yummy. It's better than what you think. So just play around, and you can't go wrong with any of the vegetable soups. Now, I've also not had enough cans of vegetable soup. I've only had like 2 cans of vegetable soup, and then I'll just add either a can of tomato or a can, not both, or a can of mushroom soup to the vegetable soup. And it gives a totally different taste, and it's still yummy. And my husband loves it, and he's a picky eater. So there you go. That should feed your family for a week. Because this time of year, I know it's hot. And I know you don't want to be in the kitchen slaving in a hot kitchen. These recipes, even that they're really yummy on your tummy, even when you're tired, you want something really yummy to eat and fill you up, and so you don't have a ton of dishes to do afterwards, or it takes you forever to cook. These meals I've shared with you today, you can whip up in less than 30 minutes. Or what takes the longest is frying the hamburger. If it's frozen, which mine usually is, I put it in the microwave for a few minutes, or seconds, I should say, to take the chill off of it and kind of unthaw it, cook it in there, but unthaw it a little bit. Then I put it in the pan and brown it up. So it makes it a lot quicker to cook up a meal, because when my husband comes home, he's hungry and he wants to eat now. Don't get me wrong, my husband's a sweetheart, but he's hungry. And I've been busy all day and I'm tired, and it's like last thing I want to do is really cook. These you can whip up really quick, and it's not like you're slaving over the stove all day cooking. And they're really yummy recipes. So try them and let me know with the comments below whether you like them or not and how they turned out for you. Also, I don't know if you followed my channel before, but I had issues and lost everything. Please like this video and push the subscribe button if you would. That'd help me out a lot. Get me out there so people can see what I have to say and share with me. I have a lot to share. I talked last week about the tape measure and how to make it into yes, a journal instead of just measuring. And the lady on Facebook, when I saw it, she had it so she could measure the kids, their heights and everything, and she painted it white. Well, I had craft paint, didn't work on metal. So I'm going to, so I got some metal Rust-Oleum, a little tiny little jar of Rust-Oleum that's good for metal, because my tape, this one's metal. I should got it. I've had this one, of course. See, it's a Sears, so I've had it forever. I don't know the last time I got it, but anyway, if you want to do this, I'm going to have a video of me doing this, because I'm going to turn this into a journal, because I used to make book journals, and you have a ton of these book journals, and you're like, I have a stack of them. And it's like, so this would be neat to be a journal, because it's so little and handy. And I'm going to decorate the outside too, paint it, and we'll see. Because I think I can use stickers on there, and I got some. I'll just show you. I got some. Maybe I'll show you. Ooh. I got some. Oops. I got some of these. They were really cheap. See, they're like a brush on the end. So I got those markers to use on it. Looks like my yellow. I got two missing. They fell out. But I got these at Dollar General. Dollar General. Sorry. For silliness, we call it Dollar General. There used to be, a long time ago, on YouTube, these two girls, and they would go into Dollar General and do silly things that you just laugh and laugh and laugh. They're just silly. So that's how we got that name, Dollar General. So I wonder if I could do the same with this tape. Would be neat if I did the backside, because I don't do centimeters, and it's cloth. But this is a very long one, a very big one, and I'd have to roll. But that might be neat too. I might have to try that on this. This is an old one too, but it's, as you can tell, see, it's very, very long. I don't know how long it is, but it's been around the bend a time or two. But yeah, I've had it a very long time. But I'm thinking about, I think they have them at Dollar Tree. So I was thinking about going there and getting a cheap one and try. But but I have this one that I don't use because I got others that I use all the time. And I don't use this one. It's in my drawer, and it's been in my drawer for, oh Lord above, years and years and years. And surely it's 6 feet, it says. So for 6 feet, I could journal a lot. Yes, I could journal a lot. So, so anyway, um, so that's about all I have to share with you today. So I'm so glad you joined me. Like I said before, please like this video and tell your friends to come see me and at least come and check out the recipes, and I will have, I will show you my journal days to come or weeks to come, and we'll take it from there. Well, you guys have a blessed day, and I'll talk to you later. Be safe. Bye bye now.